nearly 10,000 people here at the PMAP.
It was a Texas-sized tangle for the LSU Tigers at the Metroplex Challenge in Fort Worth back on Saturday night. We'll have all of the highlights coming up for you inside LSU Gymnastics. It's go time.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is brought to you each week by Women's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Woman's. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue, and Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network.
Welcome inside LSU Gymnastics. Along with LSU Hall of Fame head coach Dee Bro, I'm Mike Smith once again this week from the beautiful LSU Gymnastics training facility here in Baton Rouge. Well, we had a terrific Texas-sized tangle with three good teams in the Metroplex Challenge on Saturday evening in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're going to get to all those highlights in just a moment, but Dee, it was a fantastic opportunity to showcase the purple and gold in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for all the right reasons, including getting the Dallas chapter of the LSU Tigers engaged and in the seats.
Well, they turned out. We had so many fans from Baton Rouge. Of course, most of the kids' parents were there, but a lot of just Tiger Nation. People came out to support the Tigers. It was the crowd was rowdy, the atmosphere was great, and it was a absolutely fabulous competition.
Shout out real quick to the Dallas LSU Alumni Association for putting the word out and getting so many great folks there inside the Fort Worth Arena. And Dee, it was an opportunity for you to take on two teams from the Pac-12 and one team from the East Coast in North Carolina State. But right off the bat, your Tigers had the home draw. You start there on vaulting, and right off the bat, Sarah Finnegan just lets one fly.
Well, Sarah did a great job. She led off, and of course, you see the stretch in the air and the beautiful position and nice solid landing, and we got off to a great start. Juliana, next person up, beautiful vault, nice and stretched in the air, and came down, and then she took the crown away from Sarah Finnegan. We got later in the lineup, our more difficult, bigger vault started happening, and like Sarah Edwards, look how beautiful, look how high it is, and took a little step on that landing. Now's the time. We're about halfway through our dual season. We have got to begin to discipline the landing and show that we can begin to stick these bigger vaults at the end of the lineup.
3 9.875s in a row to start off the meet, and on the road, not a bad place to be. And then you, as you say, get into the heart of that lineup with some of your more experienced gymnasts. Yeah, Maya, a vault that should be bigger and better than it is. Beautiful in the warm-up. She got a little bit small, twisted early off the horse, and but that's got to get better. Her vault's going to be pivotal as we move forward in our season. But Kennedy Edney really finished up the lineup really well. Big stretched out vault. But there again, that vault's going to have to take a solid landing. 49.325 on the vaulting to start you off right off the bat of the Metroplex Challenge. The 2018 version, you flip it right around and go to the uneven bars just like you would here at home in the Maravich Center. Sammy Durante, what a wonderful shot in the arm she's been in that leadoff bar spot. You have a freshman leading off a really difficult event, but also you've got a lot of experience in that lineup, and you got a freshman leading them off. Beautiful handstands. It's the dismount's getting better and better, and the further we can get her away from the bar, high and distance, the better that dismount is, and we saw that coming this weekend. Absolutely, you did, and then followed up by a senior in Maya Hambrick in the number 2 spot, who goes 9.9 at the Metroplex Challenge. Hit some nice handstands and some great extension on that. Beautiful. Yeah, you got to stick it. If you're going to get that kind of performance, and she did. She really answered. First person hit, now it's my turn. And that's the kind of momentum that you got to see develop. And then we had a little bit of a break in the middle of the lineup, and then Kennedy Edney picked it up again. And I thought it was the best bar routine we've seen her do all season. Got to the landing, you see her throw her arms up a little bit early. Missed the stick, but that would have been a 9.95 with a stick. And then you close it out with Lexi Priestman and Sarah Finnegan, the reigning national champion on the event. Dee Dee, that is a strong way to end up a bars lineup.
Yeah, it's a great 1-2 punch at the end, and you know, they really competed hard. Not the kind of bar scoring that we've been getting at home or on the road, but we didn't have as many sticks. We didn't have as many solid landings. So, you know, that's got to get better, but you can't expect the kids to do it every weekend.
49-375 is the bar score for LSU at the Metroplex Challenge. And Dee Dee, I have to tell you, at the first half of the meet, you were not only were the Tigers competitive, but you were sending a message. You had the crowd involved, and you were really seemed like you were primed and ready for the second half of the meet.
We really were. You know, UCLA just really came in. They were very relaxed, very loose, and put together a great meet. And, you know, at this point for us in our competition to not see a conference foe, but to be able to go and compete on a neutral site against different teams, gave it a real kind of a regional, national feel. 98-7 at the halfway point of the Metroplex Challenge. And when we come back, we'll have more highlights brought to you, as always, by TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue. Back after this, inside LSU Gymnastics.
You're a mom the moment you see that second line. And it's time to get ready, because this birthday takes months to plan. Find the doctor who just clicks with you. Make a birth plan that's right for you. Because every woman wants something different, even you and your BFF. And when it's finally time, our doctors and nurses will be by your side as you bring your beautiful baby into this world. The best birthday ever is at Woman's.
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
What's wrong, big guy?
All I wanted was a chance to play today.
You know it's tough, kid, but we've both been in your shoes before.
Yeah, right. You guys are great.
Come on, I have someone you want to meet.
You know the only way to become great is to learn from a legend.
Billy Cannon!
Hey, gang, come on in here. We're going to talk some football.
Big day today. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a normal day in a normal place with normal crawfish prepared 36 ways. Maybe today you'll make that breakthrough. And maybe tonight you'll break through too. Maybe it'll rain. Maybe you'll shine. Or today could just be one of those days. For the unpredictable and the unencumbered, at LSU, maybe counts for a little something extra. Maybe? Absolutely.
When you're more than a fan, the game never ends. Greatness doesn't live in the end zone, at the net, or above the rim.
It lives within every LSU student athlete, and it's your calling to bring out their greatness.
On the field, in the classroom, and in life.
We are the Tiger Athletic Foundation. For decades, we've been the team behind our Tigers. Join us. Be more than a fan.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it.
Welcome back inside LSU Gymnastics from the LSU Gymnastics Training Center here in Baton Rouge. Dee Dee, it's time to talk about our Exceptional Performer of the Week, as always brought to you by Woman's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Woman's, and tell you about a bouncing bundle of joy that we have in our program, and that's freshman Sarah Edwards, a pair of 9.875s in her first podium experience as a freshman.
She was wide-eyed. You know, here you are in this big arena, and she, fabulous job. She vaulted, you know, everything we asked her to do, she did, and she was very composed. And sometimes, you know, first few meets, we didn't see that mature composure, but she's getting confident. She's really settling into her role. But you have a freshman from Ocean Springs, Mississippi, a walk-on that just wanted to come and get better, and here she is. making a big difference.
And she is making a statement early on. Our exceptional performer of the week, Sarah Edwards. Well, Dee Dee, the second half of the Metroplex Challenge, you guys just were the picture of consistency throughout. We talked off that you didn't quite have the peaks that you've seen in some of the events, but you were very consistent from event to event, and balance beam was no different.
Well, you know, let off, Erin Mekadeg did a nice job for us. But we need that confidence builder. We need her to step up there and act like it's no big deal. And then Maya Hambrick, beautiful job. Everything we needed her to do. Slight, you know, not sticking the landing. We thought it was stuck, and then she moved her right foot and crossed it over. I don't know where, I've never seen her do that before. But a great 1-2 start, and then, you know, we've got those two freshmen slotted in there, and went with Desiderio and Reagan Campbell. And you look how well they started their routines, and you're thinking, okay, we're home free. All we've got is our leap combination, and took a little break, wasn't as good as it's been. But then Christine sticks her dismount, gets a decent score, not the best score, but she's got it. She's capable, and that's only going to get better the more times we get her out there. And then Reagan Campbell, beautiful. Look how smooth. Look how well this routine is flowing and coming around. And she gets to the leap, which is a huge, very difficult leap combination, and she got a little bit small, a little bit tentative. Covered it up to try to get the bonus combination or the required element that we need, 2 leaps in a row. But then the dismount, she sticks it. And then, of course, Kennedy Edney, probably the best beam routine I've seen her do this year.
Yeah, it's and great career high
stuck
effort there.
The dismount, needed the big stick there, and then Sarah Finnegan, tiny break in her layout, and that's something we're going to try to iron out this week. And then, you know, the rest of the routine was Sarah Finnegan-ish, and we didn't do our best beam. And if you're going to beat a team like UCLA, you better bring your best.
Well, it was a 49.325 balance beam score, and then the crowd holds up the 4 fingers there inside the Fort Worth Arena, and they know that the purple and gold are taking to the floor, and it's your chance to leave a lasting impression. Yeah,
you know, we felt like if we had to make up 2/10 when we got there, and we did that when we were at Florida, and we felt like, okay, we're capable, we can do this. And didn't get off to a great start. Our first two, Ashlyn Kirby, you know, tumbled well, but her leap combination fell off. So, you know, that left a lot for Christina Desiderio. Her first time out.
Yes.
Opens with a double layout. Her tumbling right now, we feel like, is only going to get better the more chances we give her to be out there. So, not a conference meet. We felt like this would be a great place to do it. Then our third person up, Sarah Edwards, really created some momentum going into the end of the lineup. The last 4 people, I thought, did a great job. Sarah Finnegan led that charge.
She sure did.
And 9.875, which is fabulous for her. Kennedy Edney went out, and best floor routine I've seen her do. Double Arabian was solid. Her middle pass was smooth, and that's what you want out of that pass.
And great to see her back in the all-around, by the way.
Oh, yeah, because you know, she tweaked her knee, and, you know, we've asked her, we need you to focus. We need you to pay attention to what you're doing, and she did that all week long, and it came together for us. And then Sarah Finnegan and Maya Hambrick, both of them, both routines.
An amazing 1-2 punch at the end of that lineup.
Yeah, 9.95s. I mean, they really, really, really did a super job. And, you know, sometimes you don't look at the score, you look at the score that you know that earned. And we thought when Maya ended that last, her double pike, we thought, oh, here's her 10. You know, she's going to be on the wall. And it goes up, what, 9.8, 9.975.
That's right. Just missed it. One judge goes 10, another one goes 9.95. So it's a 9.975 career high score for Maya Hambrick. And I know that she is on the hunt for something a little bit more perfect as time goes by.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to try. And we keep telling them, don't try. It's got to be organic. It's got to happen because of muscle memory. It's got to happen because you trust your training, and you get out there with reckless abandon and do your gymnastics.
Maya Hambrick closes out a 197.375. That's a season-high road score for the Fighting Tigers of LSU at the Metroplex Challenge. Well, after we come back, Dee Dee, we're going to look ahead to a whole lot more, including a really important Southeastern Conference gymnastics home meet against Kentucky on Friday night.
As long as there is fear, as long as there is curiosity, as long as there are undiscovered corners of the earth, and as long as there is willingness and desire, then you are capable of more. Get exceptional offers from your Louisiana BMW Centers, the official luxury vehicle of LSU Athletics.
When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. David specializes in helping first-time home buyers, offering conventional FHA, VA, RD construction, and jumbo loans. David takes the hassle out of getting a home loan while making you feel right at home. Lending the way you like it. Call David today at 921-8152. That's 921-8152. David Alello with Assurance Financial.
So what are you going to do with the speckled trout?
That's right. There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just couldn't happen anywhere else. We're a culture made up of so many different people, love of ingredients, love of cooking styles, and they all right here. At the end of the day, that's all Baton Rouge.
When you're more than a fan, the game never ends. Greatness doesn't live in the end zone, at the net, or above the rim.
It lives within every LSU student athlete, and it's your calling to bring out their greatness.
On the field, in the classroom, and in life.
We are the Tiger Athletic Foundation. For decades, we've been the team behind our Tigers. Join us. Be more than a fan.
Big day today. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a normal day in a normal place with normal crawfish prepared 36 ways. Maybe today you'll make that breakthrough. And maybe tonight you'll break through too. Maybe it'll rain. Maybe you'll shine. Or today could just be one of those days. For the unpredictable and the unencumbered, at LSU, maybe counts for a little something extra. Maybe? Absolutely.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics is brought to you by TJ Ribs. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue.
Welcome back inside LSU Gymnastics, again from the LSU Training Center here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge. Nothing finer in all of the world than right here for collegiate gymnastics. Dee Dee, you know, talking about finest in the world, you have made a point to make sure that each and every portion of your program is as excellent as it can be, and nutrition is absolutely important.
You know, it takes a village, and one of the key components of the people that comprise our village is Rebecca, our nutritionist, and you know, you've got to have them on the team. And the team has to have buy-in. The message has got to be consistent, and I think that this team has really done a good job of rallying and understanding that what they put in their body, how they fuel themselves, is a huge component in how they're going to perform and how they're going to last through the day and into the evening, if it is an evening competition. So, I mean, it's that everything counts. That's really a huge component of that everything.
Well, Dee Dee, here's what it means to be behind the scenes with the Fighting Tigers and the nutritional component of what fuels them to victory.
A championship gymnastics program is built from the ground up by dedicated coaches, student athletes, and support staff. The LSU gymnasts are fueled by team nutritionist Rebecca Moore. Moore is a registered dietitian employed by the athletic training department who works directly with the Tigers.
Day to day, I mean, I do a lot of individual consults with the girls. They'll come into my office, we'll talk through, you know, what they're doing now. I always ask them when, you know, when the freshmen come in or when I have a new girl, you know, walking through a typical day in the life of what you do with food right now. Because I never want to give them just a blanket solution, because that's not going to work for their schedule or their eating habits, taste preferences. You know, some of them won't eat certain food groups, so we work on that, getting a little more variety in. We still give them the freedom and that autonomy to make choices, but I narrow it down for them, so they really can't go wrong.
Moore is a former gymnast at Southern Utah University and recently graduated in 2014, making it easy to connect with today's student athletes.
Yeah, she's great. She's new this year, and she's really made an effort to come in and get to know all of us and get to know everybody like on a personal level, because when it's nutrition, like, it is a personal thing. It's not just a blanket, you know, do this, not that kind of thing. So I'm really thankful we have her. She's so sweet, and she just came in here and was like, what can I help you with, like, right away. And that's pretty much her attitude towards everything, like how can I make y'all better. She was a gymnast in college, so she kind of like gets that aspect of it, because it is like such a different sport than everything else. But yeah, she's really helpful, and I really enjoy having her.
We'll have team meetings every Monday, and she'll come in and talk and be like, okay, we're going to talk about hydration this week, or we're going to talk about protein or something like that. But she'll just give us really good information and little good pieces of advice just to say, okay, make sure you do fuel up, because you do need the energy to continue in this meet and to perform to your best of your ability.
You know, it's really important for me to build that relationship with the girls, let them know that I really care about them and that I trust them. And I was a gymnast, so it's fun for me to watch practice, and they really feel like they can communicate to me, like, you know, how was that double A on floor today? And they can tell me stuff like that. So it's really coming up with an individual approach for each of them. It's a small team, so I have the luxury of doing that. And then, you know, just providing them the education and then the actual product to be able to do that.
Moore is passionate about teaching correct nutrition and helping the students break bad habits they may have learned over time.
So a lot of them have, you know, habits that they built since they were 8 years old, because that's when most of them started competing, is around that age, so, or even younger. So it's getting them convinced to try new things. I want them to understand the why. Scientifically, you know, how is this helping me be a better athlete? All the pieces of that have to work together really well to ultimately, you know, assist our student athletes the best we can.
Reporting for Inside LSU Gymnastics, I'm Garrett Wolbert.
What's wrong, big guy?
All I wanted was a chance to play today.
You know it's tough, kid, but we've both been in your shoes before.
Yeah, right. You guys are great.
Come on, I have someone you want to meet.
You know the only way to become great is to learn from a legend.
Billy Cannon!
Hey, gang, come on in here. We're going to talk some football.
Dirt isn't always bad. Like outside dirt, that's not a bad thing. Also, it comes off. Inside dirt, yeah, that's way different. But now there's a more powerful Chevron with Techron. Yeah, it has even more cleaning power to clean up deposits left by low-quality gas. And cleaning up deposits restores lost gas mileage. It's legit.
Now with more cleaning power, Chevron with Techron, care for your car.
Nice hat.
Romance.
Inferno.
Comedy.
Football. Ouija.
I am Groot!
Voice remote on Contour from Cox. Cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff.
Teamwork, integrity, victory. You'll find words like these on banners, bulletin boards, and locker room walls all across LSU. At Dudley DeBosier, these same values are how we built our law firm. And those values are also how we represent and treat every one of our clients. We're honored
to be chosen as the official injury lawyers of LSU Athletics.
And we love serving Tiger Nation. Demand Dudley DeBosier, the official injury lawyers of LSU Athletics. 444-4444.
Kennedy, what are y'all doing here so early?
We're here to get some extra work in, Dee Dee.
Yeah, Dee Dee, the season's here.
That's right. We are so fired up. So much pride and tradition. Watch this.
Holy cow! LSU Gymnastics tickets are less than the movies, so make sure to get yours today.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
Another opportunity for you Tiger fans to get wild and raucous in the Pete Maravich Assembly Center on Friday night. It's another SEC meet. This is a top 6 team in Kentucky that's coming in. Yeah. They are as good as they've been since we've been around in college gymnastics.
I think this is the best Kentucky team we've seen. They're deep. Their lineup, you know, they build to Molly at the end of their lineup, but every performance is really solid. And you know, we saw them. They were on Friday Night Heights against an Auburn team this week. Beat Auburn at Auburn, which is a big deal. So, you know, it's going to be a tough competition. It's going to be a great competition. Lots of super performances. It will be. Some of the top gymnasts in the SEC at one time inside the Maravich Center. We want to encourage you to get your tickets online, lsutix.net. It's one of the easiest ways to get it electronically. Zip right into the arena and get into your seats. About 7:15 is when the lights go out and all of the pregame introductions start. 7:30 live on the SEC network as well for those who can't be in the arena. It's another wow moment. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing opportunity. It says, holy cow, it's cheaper than a movie. You know, come on out and bring the family, but do get your tickets early and get there early so you can see the opening. And the end of the warm-up's always fun, so you kind of can identify the kids. Well, it's going to be LSU and Kentucky, a top 6 matchup. They're also right at the top of the SEC standings. Everything's on the line on Friday in the Maravich Center, and we want to see you there. And Dee Dee, it's always great to be with you here inside LSU Gymnastics. We'll be back next week to tell you all about what happened with LSU and Kentucky and look ahead as always. We'll see you next week.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Dee Bro has been brought to you by Women's Hospital. The best birthday ever is at Women's. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue. And by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending the way home buyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Dee Bro is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. The LSU Sports Television Network is a division of LSU Sports Properties.
Nearly 10,000 people here at the P